Hello and welcome to One Man's Collection. My name is Brett. Today we're looking at the Formula One Car Collection magazine number 15. This is the Lotus 25 of 1963, as driven by Jim Clark. Now I'm going to go through this magazine just briefly. Then we're going to take a closer look at the diecast car, the 143 scale diecast car that comes with this. And then I'll put it on the display table, rotating display table to have a look at. So we'll just park that over the back there. So, magazine number 15, the Lotus. In this magazine, we get the 1963 season, the technical focus on the Lotus 25, the team of Team Lotus. The circuit is the Autodromo Enzo de Dino Ferrari, or Imola hosted 27 Formula One Grand Prix events between 1980 and 2006. And the story of F1 1964, Surtees at the double. All right. Battle of Britain, the world champion, was a British affair in 1963. Jim Clark, Graham Hill and John Surtees were the season's front runners, but the Lotus driver went on to reign supreme from the BRM and Ferrari aces. It was a case of fighting out for what was left. Now, I'm not going to go through everything in detail. You can read it over my shoulder if you wish. Bit of battle with Surtees in Germany. Nine times on the podium for Clark. Belgium, Netherlands, France, Britain, Germany. That's points, okay? So I'm guessing 9 points is for first. So it'll be 9. Well, you got none for Monaco, so none of the first one. In Belgium, Netherlands, France, Britain, you got 6 points for Germany, Italy 9, USA 4, and Mexico and South Africa 9 and 9. So that's pretty dominant. Record season, Jim Clark started 1963 season with a retirement in Monaco, then went on 4 in a row in Belgium, Netherlands, France, and England. John Surtees pushed him back in the second place at the Nürburgring. Seen here, yep. When Clark returned to winning ways at Monza, came third at Watkins Glen and polished off the season by winning the last 2 races in Mexico and South Africa. We do get a full exploded look at the car in X-ray drawing, schematics, very nice. So what have we got? A rear longitudinal 1.496cc 90-degree V8. So it's a 1.5 V8, small engine. Maximum power of 195 brake horsepower, but I imagine there is not much to the car though. Does it have a weight? Dry weight of 450 kilograms. Woohoo. Would have been fun to drive. And scary. Yep. Commentary Climax V8 1.5 litre engine was reliable, if not the most powerful of the engines, and was one of the Lotus 25 strong points. There you go. Look at that. Birth of a British legend. Not going to go through the whole thing. Sterling Moss, the lower league. Sterling Moss was the first great driver of the Lotus. The British ace pictured here in the Lotus 18 during the Formula 2 Grand Prix in Modena in 1960. Although Moss never lined up for Colin Chapman's official setup, he earned the Lotus team the inaugural victory at Monaco. It was common practice for those days to enter a car in several motor racing categories using the same chassis. As a result, Moss also took part in the host of the F2 races in the Lotus. There you go. All right, taking a look at the Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari at Imola, San Marino stage. This track is located near the town centre of Imola. I don't know if they still race on that, do they? Do we still have an Imola F1 in the circuit? Was it only Monza? I think it's only Monza, isn't it? I may be wrong. All right, driver rankings 1964. John Surtees, 40 points. This is the 1964. Ah, yes, 1964 season. Graham Hill, 39. Jim Clark, 32. This is in the Lotus Climax 33. So this is the 64 season. 1964 World Champion regulations allowed cars fitted with normally aspirated engines with a displacement between 1,300 and 1,500. The minimum weight was set at 450 kilograms, including water, oil, but without fuel, which had to be a commercial pump fuel. There you go. The use of removable ballast to increase the weight of the car was banned. Ah, there we go. The scoring system for the driver's classification awarded 9 points for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, 3 for fourth, 2 for fifth, and 1 for sixth. Only the 6 best results in the 10 World Championship races counted towards the final classification. The same point system was used for the Constructors' Championships. Only the best placed car from each team took points, and only the best 6 results counted. Well, there you go. So the rankings of 64 constructors was Ferrari on 45 points, BRM on 42, and Lotus Climax on 37. Now, in the next magazine here, we get part 16. We get the March 751 from as driven by Vittorio Brambilla, 975, and following after that would be the Kimi Raikkonen 2007 Ferrari F2007. Let's take a quick look at the car before we put it on display. Have a nice close look. There's not much to these. I still think they've actually done quite well. So you've got Team Lotus written on the front there near the window. You've got your Lotus badge. Huge number 8. There's not a lot of sponsorship on these. I don't think they even were allowed to have sponsorship way back then. Some regulation. We do have printed seat belts inside. Not sure I'm getting enough light on that one. Looks like we've got a plastic cover over the trumpets there as well. Having a look at the back there. Quite a lot of a framework underneath. Smooth cone at the front. We do have, I'm guessing, what is meant to be part of the engine block. And is that the gearbox that runs out the back of these? I think it was. And the exhaust pipes that even poked further. Very nice. All right, well, I'll put that on the display table. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hang around for the display of the vehicle, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks. Goodbye.